became apparent that Standard Lithium has just crashed hard because this report from Blue Orca, who's just an investment firm, they actually short a lot of other stocks, so they're making money off making a report shorting Standard Lithium, and so far they've succeeded. So they're pretty much saying your DLE technology can't get the lithium out of the brine at a certain amount, so your company's doomed. And Standard Lithium saying has bring a report saying no, that's not true, yada yada yada. So read these yourself, and Standard Lithium's of saying it works, and Blue Orca is saying it doesn't. So who are you gonna believe? So Blue Orca, they don't have a laboratory and they're not doing the thing. They're just doing research themselves from the outside. And Standard Lithium is doing it, but they stand to profit from lying as well. So I just don't know about this one, but it makes sense that Perth desalination plant produces around 80% of Perth's water, which I drink on a daily basis. So a desalination plant is getting salt out of the water. It's getting stuff out of the water. So if they can get salt out of the water, is it fair to say that they can get lithium out of another sort of water or brine? So I'd say yes, they probably could, but they haven't done it yet. Still a working process. It's not going to be a smooth, easy thing, but if they crack it, then they're going to be well ahead of the rest. And that's the risk you take. I always said with E3 metals, which was my favorite pick of them all because it's only $150 million market cap. You want to buy something small that can grow. With Standard Lithium, it was 2 billion, now 1.5 billion after sell-off. LKE, this is for DLE not working at scale, and these companies worth this much. Um, I think it'd be stupid to buy into them. But E3 metals, more upside for you're taking the same risk on all of them, so why not get more upside with E3 metals? So I've got other videos on E3 metals. Pretty much, if this company can do what it says, get lithium out of the ground, 20,000 tons per annum, and do that at $3,500 cost, sell it for 26,000. They're making 400 million a year, which if you're making 400 million a year, your company's not going to stay around 162 million dollars a year for much longer. And if they can do 20,000 tons, they can do 40,000 tons, 60,000 tons, all the way up to 150,000 tons. And if you do maths on that, they're making like $2 billion a year. So the upside is huge in this company if it works. Um, they're trying to crack the code now in the lab. They're seeing what works best in the lab before they take it to a pilot plant. So before you spend a few million, or who knows how many million in a pilot plant, you probably want to make sure you want to know exactly what you want to build. So that's what they're doing now, really small scale in the lab before they spend the money on the pilot thing. Standard Lithium's already done the pilot plant, and is it working? Blue Orc is saying no, Standard Lithium is saying something else, so we'll go read that now. I was going to say read yourself, but we'll go read it. Or the main points anyway. Points of clarity. So this is against what Blue Orca is saying. The lithium chloride solution reported under the category the output of lithium carbonate, lithium chloride, and lithium hydroxide only represents that portion of lithium chloride solution which was temporarily stored on site in the not much larger volume continuously reinjected back into the brine formation. So they're saying they only produced 100 to 150 tons per annum because they were just pumping the rest back in there. They were only getting out what they needed to prove that it was working. So that's one thing. We'll keep going for more. The conclusion of the report prepared by Blue Orca are incorrect based on misinterpretation of information that excludes the much larger volumes of lithium chloride solution that was produced at the demonstration plant. And Blue Orca has opportunely made the opportunity, whatever that word is, issued this report with partial and incomplete information and without consultation or clarification by the company. So they're saying Blue Orca is wrong, they've read the information wrong. So they're saying it still does work at scale, they're yet to do it yet, they've been in it for a few years, so you think if they're just getting lithium out of the water and it was that simple, they would have cracked it. But who are we to know? Who are we to know? People think plumbing a house is going to be easy. It always takes longer than you think, and you only know that if you're a plumber. If you're not a plumber, you don't know. So it's the same with lithium. If you're not in the lab doing it, you don't know, okay? So, yeah, I'm getting angry. Just kidding. So that's why you don't put too much money into one company, such as this highly risky one that doesn't have proven things that you're seeing with your own eyes. You can see a Tesla drive down the road in your own eyes. Um, so seeing as believing, that's what I'll say. So if you don't know, you don't know. So you just have to risk it for the biscuit. So that's all I'm going to say about DLE. We'll see what happens. I think it will work eventually. It's just not straightforward. Finding where you're going wrong. You have to find where you go wrong and etc. Like Tesla, they had a lot of ups and downs, and now look at them. Anyway, that's all I'll say for this. So I'm still, uh, what do you say? I still think DLE is a good thing. I reckon it will work. They probably just have to crack it. It might take a few more years than we think. And if they do, then retiring on this. Okay, that's all I'll say. DLE, do your own research and tell me something about DLE. Amen.